Hi everybody, we are back talking about the grandparenting ABCs, and this week is the letter H, and H stands for heart. And the hearts of our grandchildren are so important. As we are training them up and loving them, we need to remember their hearts. And think about this, between our hearts and our minds, those are places of decision making. And so what we do in our nurturing and loving of those little ones will affect how they make decisions all of their lives. So as we think about that and we remember that a heart is a place of decision, I want to talk about three things that are, as grandparents and even as parents, this is part of our job. It's really, really important. Can't stress that enough this week. But first of all, we need to care for their little hearts. They are tender, they're innocent, they're pure, they don't have adult wisdom, they're not mature, but the heart of a young child is just a pure place of hope, of fascination. Yes, they have negative emotions, and if those come out, they will be pure also. They'll be pure frustration or pure anger. You know, they stomp their little feet and make crazy faces that as adults we don't do. But that's because, you know, that heart is young and it's learning and it's growing. So we need to take very special care of those tender young hearts as grandparents and as parents. We don't want to destroy that innocence. We can train them with the proper care without destroying the goodness that's in their hearts. We need to nurture them. And how is that different from caring? Nurturing is just this ongoing process of caring when trials come up, I think. Young people deal with all kinds of trials. You know, somebody at school hurt their feelings, bullied them, whatever it is. And then as they come into their teenage years, they're dealing with all the emotions of trying to learn how to be an adult, dealing with all those new emotions of crushes and being in love and all of the things that we go through as a young person. We can nurture them through that, the positive things that they're experiencing and through the disappointments. We all learn through our disappointments too. But we as the adults, as more mature, more experienced people can nurture our young ones and help them care for their hearts through that process so that in the decision making, they're learning how to make good decisions about how to respond in their hearts and their minds. The third thing is we want to guide them. Remember this, our minds and our hearts are places of decision making. Youth is a training ground for how to make decisions as adults. So we can guide them through that decision making process if we really focus on what are our family values. What is important in our family? How do we make decisions based on those values? And we can help you a little bit with that. If you go to our website, we have a free family values statement builder. And it's just a guide on how to think about, walk through, talk through, and write down the core values that are essential to your family. And then it comes right back to this lesson about heart. You know, learning to make decisions based on our values will serve to make us much more well-adjusted, mature, capable adults. And certainly as grandparents and parents, that's part of what we want to do is training those children up into maturity so that they can make really wise, good, safe, positive decisions in their lives. So teach your grands. Teach them how to value their hearts and minds. Teach them how to make decisions using their emotions, their intellect, combine all that together so that they become a really well-adjusted adult. So thanks a lot for listening. Grandparenting A to Z. This has been H stands for heart, and we'll see you again real soon.